I reckon about here is where we'll do the burn. Happy with that, gang? So obviously this is going to get very, very hot, this kiln, so we want nothing that's flammable.
Molten.
Rare molten, yeah, that's a good word. Right, Finn, do you want to slide that brick? So that's pretty stable. Okay, so we're going to get the wood now, and then we're going to get all the soil and dirt that we need. Okay. Tree stumps make decent ones. Right then, so we've got a stash of wood in here. Who's going in to chuck it out?
Me!
Go for it then.
You're doing like three at a time, right? Let me do well.
Right, you help me put it in there, Ada. Right, can you carry that stick, please, Finn?
What a piece of wood is it?
Right, let's go. Right, load of logs. Let's go and get some dirt.
Can you cheer it up for me, then I'll put it in.
Is it on there?
Can I put some in?
Yeah, you can have a go in a second.
Oh,
Load 2. Okay, so we've got Finn over there chopping up some more wood if we need it. So what we've done here, the drum is now set up on 3 bricks. You can see we've got a mound of dirt stacked up right round the outside of it, with loads of gaps under there to allow air to flow in. And then there really isn't much wind today, it's so hot, it's humid, but we've left an open gap to allow loads of air to come through there, and that will become apparent why we've done that later. We've got air holes to let loads of air through the bottom. So now let's light the kiln. Right, so what we're not doing is any fancy bushcraft lighting. It's a lighter, pop it into there, we don't smother it. Light it, just pop it upwards, just rest it like that. Fine. Pop a bit more of that on the top. There we go. Oh, it's going to smoke. I'll do this because you need a longer arm to do this.
I'm just gonna...
Okay, so we can get this. Put some needles in there. Keep loading that fire. Need a proper roaring fire in the bottom of that. Right, we're going to need to probably start getting this stuff in there soon. Now it's getting seriously hot in there, Finn, so just be careful, okay? So you're going to pop it in. Just let that go burn a little bit more, and then we're going to put the stick in the centre. We're going to put all the logs around it, and then we'll remove that stick, and that will basically leave an air pocket, an air chimney almost, right the way up, and that will help draw more air up through. It's almost too hot a day to be doing this, but you'll notice the ground is very wet everywhere, isn't it? We had loads of rain, so it's self-contained, so there's no risk to the woodland. Right, that's an inferno now. Right, let's start. You pass the logs up to me a second. Pop some around there just so hopefully get that stick to stand. Oh, you will get a lot of smoke in your eyes doing this. Good stuff. Remember what we said about axe safety? So you're going to stand. Good stuff, right. Spin that around. Brilliant work. Right, leave the axe, so don't carry the axe. Okay, so what you're doing really well is you're dropping down and not swinging. That's it, and again, and again. Brilliant. So, have another go. So now what we can see, Finn, is we've got loads of predominantly really thick, a little bit grey, but mainly white smoke, isn't it? And now that white smoke is basically moisture, so it's steam being forced out of the wood. So what we need to do, we're going to get this stick out, Finn, and that will create like that chimney, like an air pocket. Right the way up. Right, that's extremely hot, Finn, so don't go near that. Pop that there so it doesn't set fire to anything. Oh. Now it doesn't matter they're sticking out the top, Finn, because as that fire progresses, it will drop down a little bit. What time is it now, Finn?
It is predominantly 11:09.
Predominantly, right. So we let this. It was 10 to 11. We lit this fire. So that's been going 20 minutes now. So we'll leave it maybe
like
40, 45 minutes or so in total.
You're like 20 minutes. It feels about 5.
I know. Well, we were really busy, weren't we? And then we will start to reduce the airflow into it. Underneath the kiln, but you can see how much airflow is currently under there, but also that beautiful glow of the fire. See how much that level's dropped now. So give it another 10-15 minutes, then we'll start to close off the air. So we're coming up to 45 minutes, and I reckon we're going to start to seal this up now. Okay, so not all right round the outside, but we're going to scrape in the dirt, which will start to seal up the air getting in. But what we're not going to do is totally seal it up. We're going to leave this point here, okay?
There's still smoke coming out of there.
Might be a bit of steam because this mud is slightly wetter than I'd like it to be. So we've sealed that up now. And now, kids, so we've got the lid and we've got a piece of metal. The lid on, but the metal bar, it needs to be metal obviously, not a piece of wood because the wood will catch fire. It's just going to keep it there. So we've reduced the airflow into the bottom. We haven't completely sealed the top, but we've reduced the amount of air escaping. You can still see the smoke. It's thick and it's white, so it's still predominantly steam. It's predominantly moisture.
And then we need to wait until it turns blue, and then we shut everything.
It's got to get really a lot less, thinner, and a little bit of a blue tinge to it, and that's when we'll seal up the kiln. But for the moment, let's take a breather, okay? Finn. I hope the mic can pick up, but it's just an awesome rumble coming from the kiln. Almost 2 hours into the burn. You can see it's still thick, but not quite as thick as it was before. Wind's changed direction. Okay, so I don't know whether the camera will show, but there's minimal smoke now, and it's gone a different colour, much lighter. Can you see the difference, Finn?
Well,
it's got a bluey tint.
Well,
that's all like the tar, chemicals, all that sort of stuff that comes out the wood there. Right then, so we've got to seal this up, but remember it's still crazy hot, so we need the gloves on, okay? Okay, that's going to be roasting hot. So I've got this really big rock just to pin the lid down now. So we're going to shove this, being really careful.
Don't touch it.
Oh, I'm not going to touch it, believe me. That's got a bit.
Don't make that horrible smelling noise.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. Is that going to be molten hot?
What, at this moment in time?
Yeah.
What, the furnace?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about the rock?
Well, the rock will be cold now, but it'll be hot enough.
What have you touched on the top?
Now it's cold, but if you touch it in a bit, it'll be hot.
Wait, is it?
It's cold because I've only just put it on. Okay. We have a sealed up kiln that's still molten hot though, so we've got to leave it now till tomorrow. So we'll bring you back when we're going to open the kiln, okay?
Bye.
Next morning it is Finn.
Yeah, that's cold.
So we've got to take the rock and the dirt off. We've got to be really careful that the dirt doesn't get inside. Okay, so I'll pin it down while you're doing that. That's it. Right, do you want to get the brush?
Yep.
What you got to try and do, Finn, is just be brushing away from the gap, because if you brush into the gap, you're going to force soil into it. So you brush right the way around and at an angle. That's it, all done. Get this stuff off as well. So if you angle the brush a bit more like that, it'll get moving a bit sooner. Okay, do you want to get that last little corner? Oh, I suppose there's no corner on a circle, but look who's here. Yeah, of course you can help. We've taken all the dirt off the top, and now Finn's just releasing the drum. Before we lift it off, shall we have a quick peek? Hey! Charcoal it is in there. Fantastic. Right, wait there then, kids. Take the lid right off now, Finn. Just chuck that over there on the ground for the moment. No, just, it's a figure of speech, Finn. Just put it on the ground. Good boy. Okay, there's a little more in there, which we'll get in a second. This is our charcoal wall. Looks good, doesn't it, kids?
Yeah. Shall we test to see if it snaps?
Pick a bit.
Wow, that snaps so easily.
There you go, and you can actually see, Finn, if you look, Finn and Ada, you
The
see,
crevices.
well, you can see all the old,
Lines.
yeah, all the rings.
I wonder if you could find a knot in there.
Well, yeah, it just preserves it in pure
That
carbon.
one's not that good.
There's still quite a lot in there, but we'll get that out in a second.
Don't snap the big bits, so we need them for our barbecues, don't we?
We do, that's what we're going to use it for. So 2 wheelbarrowfuls reduces to roughly about 25 to 30% of the overall drum volume. It's still plenty of charcoal, but we'll bag it up in a second, see what we've got. First things first, we've got to sort it by sieving, so we'll do that now. Now we need a bucket, and we're going to gently now, with that, okay, and then empty into there. Right, Ada, you put the next load into there. Do a couple of shovelfuls, Ada. Oh, yeah, just do it gently, Ada. Even if you've got to stand up a little bit.
I'll do 2. Yes.
This is hard for me, so.
Looks like it's been burnt, doesn't it, now, that rock? I suppose it is. It's covered in charcoal. Right, kids, will you just come over here and just help me spread some leaves on here, please? Yeah, exactly. Actually, in the next few weeks, loads of leaves are going to fall off the trees, aren't they? Okay then, so we've got 2 pretty full bags of fantastic charcoal, and then this one is for the biochar. Hopefully we can use this with obviously once it's been inoculated and given some extra goodness, and use it when we plant some little trees in our woodland. Okay, so it's actually wood from the woodland, charred in the woodland, and then going back into the soil in the woodland to help the plants. So that's a good outcome, isn't it, really? And how many people have got dirty hands? Everyone. So if you've enjoyed this charcoal video, which I hope you have, we certainly enjoyed making it, please like, feel free to comment, and it would be absolutely brilliant if you could subscribe to the channel for more woodland activities such as this. Okay, say bye, Ada.
Bye.
And then Finn, bye, and smash that screen.